Have you ever felt like you were being called to do something completely new? Something that would change your life forever? A call to leave everything familiar behind and step out into the unknown? That's exactly what happened to a man named Abram, who we now know as Abraham. His story, found in the book of Genesis, is one of the most pivotal moments in history, and it all starts with a single, radical command from God. Let's travel back in time, thousands of years ago, to a place called Haran. Abram was a man living a comfortable, predictable life. He had his family, his home, his possessions. Everything was settled. He was 75 years old, an age when most people are thinking about slowing down, not starting a massive, life-altering adventure. But God had other plans. The Bible tells us in Genesis chapter 12, verse 1, "Now the Lord said to Abram, 'Go from your country and your kindred, and your father's house to the land that I will show you.'" Imagine hearing that. Leave your country, your relatives, and even your father's immediate family. Leave everything you've ever known. And where was he supposed to go? God simply said, "To the land that I will show you." There was no map, no 5-year plan, no detailed itinerary. It was a call based purely on trust. But this command came with an incredible set of promises. God continued, "And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." Let's break that down. God promised Abram 7 amazing things. First, to make him into a great nation. A huge promise, especially since Abram and his wife Sarai had no children. Second, God would bless him personally. Third, he would make Abram's name great. And today, billions of people know the name Abraham. Fourth, Abram himself would become a source of blessing to others. Fifth, God would protect him, blessing those who blessed him. Sixth, God would defend him, cursing those who dishonored him. And finally, the most sweeping promise of all, through Abram, every single family on earth would be blessed. This is a breathtaking, world-changing promise that ultimately points to the future coming of Jesus Christ. So what did Abram do? Did he hesitate? Did he argue or ask for more details? The Bible's answer is simple and powerful. Verse 4 says, "So Abram went, as the Lord had told him." Just like that. He packed up his belongings, his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all the possessions and people they had acquired in Haran, and they set out for the land of Canaan. He obeyed. His faith wasn't just a feeling, it was an action. He stepped out into the complete unknown, trusting that the one who called him was faithful to his promises. When they finally arrived in Canaan, God appeared to Abram again at a place called Shechem. He said, "To your offspring I will give this land." It was a confirmation of the promise. And what was Abram's response to this? He built an altar there to the Lord. An altar is a place of worship, a place of sacrifice and remembrance. It was Abram's way of saying, "God, I believe you. I thank you. I am here in this place you've shown me, and I worship you." From Shechem, he moved on to the hill country east of Bethel and pitched his tent. And again, he built an altar to the Lord and called upon the name of the Lord. He was creating places of worship, marking the land not just as his new home, but as a place where God was present and active. His journey was a journey of faith, and at every step, he paused to connect with the God who was leading him. The story of Abram's call is a powerful reminder for all of us. It shows us that God often calls us out of our comfort zones and into a future He has prepared. It might not always make sense, and the path may not always be clear, but like Abram, we are invited to trust the one who calls us. Abram's obedience and faith set in motion a plan that would bless the entire world. It all started with one man, at 75 years old, saying yes to God's incredible and somewhat scary invitation. What is God calling you to today? Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.